Hey guys, it is Filmington, and today I'm going to be doing a blind PSA reveal. This was part of a bulk submission that was issued to PSA back in May. Just got these back. Used my man Dustin Bellinger. He's on YouTube. Check him out. And again, this is blind, so I have no idea what to expect here. Probably between 30 to 40 cards. Don't particularly remember what I actually sent because it's been so long ago, and I've sent more stuff to PSA in the meantime. So let's see. Should we do this? All right. So at the time, Matt Chapman, his PSA 10 cards are going for about 60 to 70 bucks, something I've learned. Just started submitting to PSA on a frequent basis a year ago, and I've been learning with these Topps Update base cards that they're pretty volatile, and it's not just based on the player's performance. It's based on the print run, which could vary from year to year, but in this case, and in a lot of cases, it has to do with the amount of PSA 10s that have already been slabbed. So Matt Chapman was a guy that not a lot of people knew about last year. He was coming off a pretty serious surgery towards the beginning of the year. People didn't know what to expect from him. His power probably should have been affected more than what it was. And then all of a sudden, people realized that, oh, he's a real deal. He's still fairly young. He's one of the top young players of the game today. He won Defensive Player of the Year last year, and people started to send all his cards at PSA because all of a sudden, again, not really a result of performance, but his cards really started to slip in a PSA 10. I don't even know what they are today, but I'm hoping that I got mostly 10s. Bought these, I think I bought like 35 to 40 of them, and I ended up selling the ones that I didn't think were good 10 candidates, and I really got hosed when I tried to resell those because just over the course of a month, his cards really started to slip. But yeah, I think I got a 9 here. Probably submitted about 5 of these. All right, got ourselves a 10. That is good. Very good. Hoping for a majority of 10s. Got another 10. Very nice. Got a 10. All right, 3 for 4 in the Chapmans. Very good. And another 10. All right, so 4 out of 5. I'll definitely take that. ROI won't be huge on these, but I think I did pay about $4 each. So I'm liking that. Maybe actually a little bit more than that. Maybe between $4 to $6 each at the time. So, and then I think when I resold them as a lot, I was able to get like $3 a piece. Kind of sad. All right, so this is another guy. He slipped a little bit. A lot of it was due to performance. PSA Pop was probably a part of it too. So this is his Topps Chrome. He does have a Topps Series 1 rookie as well. I think I bought a bunch of those, but didn't think any were worth sending. And Josh Bell's performance did slip a bunch in the second half. And he's not that young for a guy that just broke out. I think he's about 26. So I think I submitted about 4 of these. All right, got another 10 on the Bell. No idea what these are worth. Third 10. And 4 for 4 on the Bells. So I see this is a Juan Soto card. This is HMT 55 Topps Chrome Update. I bought in total 63 base and 4 pinks. I think I submitted at least 23 already with my last PSA reveal, and I got all 10s. So I think I was 23 for 23 with Sotos. And then I was like, all right, well, I have another 40 of these. So if these were all 10s, maybe I was a little too strict, conservative on what I actually sent. So I went back, I looked at the cards, grabbed a few that where the W was a little bit cut off. So they had really nice surfaces, but the centering wasn't up to the same standard as the first order where I went 23 for 23. So still got a 10 here. This one isn't cut off too bad, but I'll take that. This is a card that is selling for about 80 bucks on eBay right now. Card that's just about doubled over the last 4 months, which is nice. It's nice to see because another one, PSA Pop-wise, everybody and their mother was submitting these to PSA. So I'm happy to see that the price was able to sustain in the $60 to $80 range over the last couple months, it seems. All right, got ourselves, let's see this one. W's a little bit cut off. So just because the W's cut off and the centering's not perfect, PSA is known to be not as strict on front centering or back centering as Beckett. In order to get that top gem mint grade with Beckett, that would be the 9.5. And of course, they have a 10 pristine, but that's not really apples to apples. Another Soto, got ourselves another 10. That is nice. And another 10. All right, so this has been a good submission so far. Of course, a lot of modern cards. None of these yet have been numbered or autographed, but it's still nice to have a 90% plus percentage. Adding to that here with another 10 Soto. All right, so maybe I submitted a bit more than I thought I did. Another 10 Soto. Huh, all right. Another 10 Soto. And another. And another. All right. Pretty sweet. All right, hopefully I submitted some other more rare cards that are a little bit more interesting. So far, this has been very base-oriented. Again, can't really remember what I submitted. Another 10 Soto, that is nice. Here are some Bellingers. He, for whatever reason, his hobby has started to fall a bit. This is something I might talk about in a future video, but it seems more than ever that the that market value is concentrated across a fewer number of players than it ever has been, at least on the modern side. So Soto, Acuna, Alonso, Tatis, guys like that. Everybody's buying up their cards, of course, Trout. But, I mean, Bellinger had an awesome year, and he's still really young. What is he, like 23? At the most 24 right now. And he's, I think, undoubtedly going to win the NL MVP. But for whatever reason, his cards have fallen. So it's a pattern that's interesting, and it's one to definitely think about, because a lot of patterns in this hobby definitely repeat. Usually wouldn't touch these optic cards, but I was able to buy a lot at a decent price at the time. I thought it was a decent price. It was off my friend, so I probably paid a little bit more than I should have. But oh, this one got a 9. That is unfortunate. This one looked pretty minty, I thought. Well, it is mint still, I guess. This one, Chris Davis. This is in May, or maybe even earlier, when I submitted these to Dustin Bellinger. So at the time, Chris Davis, you thought he was a lock for another 247 season with 40-plus home runs, but he was terrible this year. So this will be a big loss if it doesn't get a 10. And it was borderline, so I'm half expecting a 9. All right, got the 10. Not bad. I think I got this for like $1 or $2, so can't go wrong there, right, guys? Next up is, all right, so I submitted a Glaber. This is his Topps update. Looks like base. All right, got ourselves a 10 there, so that's good. That's an example of a card that, you know, in the 5-month waiting period actually increased. The Sotos did as well, of course. Don't want to dismiss that, but this is this might be one of the better cards in the submission. Actually got the best one probably coming up, but Didi Gregorius, don't know what really to think of him too much. Broke out at a late age. He's probably already in his late 20s here. All right, birth date 1990. Yep, so he's approaching 30. He didn't really break out till 2 years ago. Had another nice season last year, but he is on the Yankees. By far, best market for sports cards. Not even close. They sit on a tier 1 by themselves. And he might not be in the Yankees next year, though, I think. I think his contract's about up, and they don't know what to do with him. I think if they're to be smart, I think even Cashman, he's a pretty cheap guy, cost-conscious. But I think this guy means a lot to their team, and he does it all. He came in, he was mostly supposed to be this utility guy / defensive replacement, sure thing glove type guy, but wow, he's been great when he's been healthy, and this is sweet. So I'm not sure how much this is. Before I was able to get this raw for $10, I bought a BGS 9 for $30. So I looked at this card. I thought, like, wow, this looks beautiful. Like the centering, the surface, just sweet. The autograph pops. It's a really nice card. You know what? I don't even mind the Diamondbacks uniforms. I think it matches pretty nice with the flip here. All right, so this is a card that, based on his performance this year, this is Keston Hiura. This is Bowman Chrome autograph. This is going to be a purple. First autograph, of course, 2017. This is a player that did pretty well this year. He's still super young. Kind of like an example of just being overshadowed by a different rookie class, the Alonsos and Tatises and even Eloys for a bit until his prices started to go down. Nobody really gave Keston Hiura or is giving him now the love that he deserves. I think this card probably hasn't moved that much since when he was in AAA. And his numbers are pretty good this year. So about a 300 average. Probably if you were to extrapolate his season or his stats over a full season, you're probably looking at close to 30 home runs, and he had some steals too. And hoping for a 10 here. I bought this one in a trade, actually, in April at the Shriner Show when I was setting up as a dealer. Let's see. All right. Yeah, that's big. So that's the biggest news of the submission so far. Nice value gain there. I think I paid $175 for this. Again, like, this in raw condition is probably selling for not that much more than that now. So it's nice to be able to buy a raw card, be able to turn it into a 10, especially when it's a rather high value card where that 10 gives it a nice little bump, and it's a material bump because it's a high value card. All right, this next one, Julio Rodriguez. So the secret's out on this guy. He's, of all prospects, his cards, Bowman Chrome autographs, might be selling the highest behind Wander Franco, up there with Marco Luciano for sure. A guy that didn't receive as much hype as Marco Luciano coming out of the gate, but he's been tearing up rookie ball, A ball. Hasn't shown too much power yet. He's still 18 years old. But his like weighted OBA, OBP, average stats, just through the roof. So this is definitely a guy to watch. Definitely a guy that's been on the move since I submitted this. And this is just his base Bowman Chrome, unfortunately. I wish I had some of his autographs, but at this point, not sure how good of a buy that would be. Got a 10. Very nice. Vladimir Guerrero, his first Bowman cards in PSA 10 were going as high as $150 at one point. So you wonder, like, how far up there, like, guys like Wander Franco or Julio Rodriguez could get up to. In the near term, certainly they can't touch or sniff even half of that just because of how hyped Vlad was. But, you know, maybe Wander Franco at some point, his base chromes are going for $75 when he's in AAA, if he keeps up what he's doing. All right, so this next one, Ronald Acuna. This looks like his base Topps Chrome, number 193. This is a 10, very nice. His Topps Chrome cards, and even his Topps Heritage High number, they haven't really moved as much as the Topps Update. A lot of people prefer that Topps Update and the Bowman Chrome autograph as the top or the most preferred cards of anyone, really. So this is Pete Alonso. This is probably just, this is his base 2017 Topps Heritage Minor. Hopefully we get a 10 on this. Oh, we got a 9. That's too bad. Probably something that I missed. Looked pretty sharp when I sent it. Whatever. It happens, guys. That's okay. I'll take that. And these last two are, they're different. So this is Cody Bellinger. This is his HMT 99. So it looks like it's his Topps Chrome Update rookie debut. If I had the information that I had today, then I wouldn't submit this. His base Topps Chrome Update has really come down. Part of it has to do with the quality control of just Topps Chrome overall. 2017, very strong. 2018, very strong as well. We talked about Juan Soto a bit earlier. So hopefully this is a 10, and it's a 10. So I'll take that. That was in that same lot that I bought the other Cody Bellingers from. This is just a Wander Franco base Chrome. Probably won't be selling this. I like to hold on to some of his cards if I can. I just picked up a couple autographs. I bought a bunch earlier in the year, which you would have noticed if you watched some of my videos back in like April, and I ended up turning those around at shows, but do have a couple autographs coming in the mail. All right, and this is a 9. Too bad. This one could have been slightly flawed, I think, but it was the best wander that I had to submit. All right, so overall, did pretty well. Here's the percentage of 10s there. Didn't get any 8s. Was really hoping not to get any 8s, so that's a good thing. And the 9s I got, for the most part, weren't on higher value cards, at least relative to the rest of this order. So thanks, everybody, for watching. And I know I got a bunch of subscribers, new subscribers that have joined since my last video, the flipping series, where I talk about players and cards of those players that I think are good targets to pick up right now. So welcome, everyone. Hopefully you like what you saw. And with that video, with this video, I have a pretty diverse channel, to be honest. Probably more diverse than most. Of course, with the rookie card explosion box, updates, and lineups. I have to do a mail day. I've been trying to do less of those, but I've got a lot of stuff that I picked up over the last 3 months that I really want to show. Do a lot of PSA reveals, of course. Once in a while, you'll see me capturing footage at a store or at a show. I like to talk about the selling perspective, recaps from shows where I have a table. Got some footage from the National too, and I do some other stuff too. So thank you for joining. Hopefully you liked what you saw. Please stick around. Shoot me a comment. Filmington out.